Namaste, Jai Bharat. I saw a video this morning where a young, partially bearded man, dressed like the Hamas terrorist, says, I come from an India. I come from an India, and then he gives certain expressions where things he says is in the manner as he projects. Most of the things which he said, in fact, all of the things which he said, were either lies or misrepresentations of the reality. This I saw. Now, not only this is just an unknown person who looks more like a Hamas terrorist with similar beard, similar dress, similar appearance, facial, says that I come from an India where see these things takes place. Then I see the opposition people, especially the leader, goes abroad and says negative things about the nation, negative things about the nation. He speaks similar things even within the nation, but particularly so he speaks such things outside the nation. Many people are speaking negatively these days. Such a phenomena I never experienced in my knowing past experience. That means in my lifetime I never saw such things in the past. This is an emerging new upcoming phenomena where people speak ill about their own nation, not about a given rule, a specific party or some persons in the opposition party, not that. They are speaking about the nation. They speak bad of the nation, which never happened in my knowing my past till now. Now, I am very sure that the ruling party of Bharat can be reasonably very happy because their rule makes impact. Their rules or the ruling is meaningful. It's meaningful so that people speak against you because you made people restless. Those who had their own ways with the nation in the past for all these years after 1947 till now is made very uncomfortable. You get into the private business of amassing wealth and doing whatever they feel like. They become uncomfortable. They themselves go around speaking ill of the nation and they have their instruments speaking so, and these instruments have their own fetishized objectives. So, two of a kind, they become functionally, though they may have nothing in common, but functionally they both have the same objective to speak ill of Bharat, somehow to make attempts to destroy the unity, destroy the integrity, destabilize the nation, though they know very well that this is not quite possible. I have seen such a very appalling that someone who claims to be an Indian speaks against India, which never used to be the case. If you speak about Chanakya Nidhi, if you speak about Chanakya, he had foreseen all those things long back and he has said very clearly, if the people speak against the king, some people speak against the king, what kind of people also he says? The negative characters speak against the king, of course he is talking about king, then rest assured the king is an appropriate king for the nation. Here of course they tried their best to speak against the king and they could not make much headway, success. So they now go to speak against the very nation itself. This is an unfortunate situation where people from the nation speak against the nation, especially after going abroad. And I saw the crowd sitting there, howling instead of cheering, howling at each statement this man makes. I come from an India where this is the case. They howled, which is very evident that the crowd is also anticipating similar explanations. Otherwise, such a crowd had no reason to speak about another nation. They are all in the same boat. Each thing he says is cheered and accepted by similar looking people. A crowd at least roughly to something like 300 plus people sitting in an auditorium with some upstairs balconies. Whenever he stands in the middle and speaks in the mic, and the people were cheering him, the people knew what he wants to speak. The people wanted him to speak what they want to hear. They were cheering. It's all an arrangement, a setup which is videoed and put. That's what I think. But the government that rules Bharat can be very sure that they have been very, very effective. They're still very effective and they go on effective, so that these people are utterly, disturbed, disrupted. They don't really know what to do. They try everything unsuccessfully. They would still do it now. They have really no idea what to do, so they keep doing whatever they may fancy, or whatever another fanciful man tells them to do. In most cases, they've been instruments in the hands of somebody else with entirely different focused vested interest. So, first time such a phenomenon, and first time such phenomena go on. Very unfortunate indeed. We shall meet again. Till then, Namaste, Jai Bharat and Jai Shri Ram.